Alright, game 3 of Leta versus BestGod. The first set of the BaToo OSL is not disappointed. And I really hope that this entire OSL is going to be as exciting as this has been so far. Well, actually, I hope it's even more exciting, because this has been pretty exciting. I've seen more, excuse me, more exciting games in my life. So, it could be better. But, if it's as exciting as this match has been, it will be satisfactory, because this has been good stuff. So anyway, to recap, Lita won a game, BestGod won a game. We're at game 3 now. The winner of this game moves on to face C, and I believe it's in the same day too. Can you imagine that? Like fighting this epic best of 3 where you like fighting your heart out. Oh, I gotta win! I gotta win! Yes! I won! I won! Yeah! And then you have to go on and like face someone else. You can't even like celebrate your victory. You have to like defend your place in the OSL again immediately after your win, and you don't even have any time to practice. So luckily, at least C has had to practice for 2 possible matchups, a TVT or a TVP. I'll bet you C has practiced more TVT though, because again, Lita probably likely to win this game. I really hope Lita does win and move on here, and I hope he beats C also, because I mean, Lita, he's been doing so well in the Pro League. He's been showing up some really good StarCraft in the Pro League. I really think that he kind of deserves to do well in the individual leagues, at least to, kind of show the world, I guess, that he has what it takes, not just in the Pro League, although he's beaten decent people in the Pro League too. Um, so yeah, I mean, I really hope he beats C, because C is just gonna lose in the round of 16 or the round of 8 anyway, so he doesn't really have much of a chance of getting too far in the OSL. So it'd be better for Leta to get in, because then Leta could have at least a chance of moving on and doing decently. It's going to be an exciting OSL. We got a lot of good players in this OSL, so it should be pretty cool in general. So yeah, someone complained about me bagging on C. I'm not like bagging on C. He's a really good player. He's just so inconsistent. He'll go out and own the crap out of Jadong one day, and defeat his entire MSL group another day, and so and then he'll go out and like lose to Piano or something like that. I don't know if he's actually lost to Piano, but he'll lose to relatively bad players. And I've said this before, I'll say it again. I think it's just because he doesn't really have the heart. When he loses, he's like, meh, I lost. I'm gonna go have a sandwich. He doesn't seem to care that much. He doesn't seem to have the drive. You could see it in Lita's eyes, though, that last game. He was really trying to hold out that game, and that's, C would have GG'd 5-10 minutes before Leta did in that last game. Well, maybe not, but I mean, I've seen CGG early sometimes. He just kind of doesn't have it there. And then on the other hand, BestGod, he's got to be wanting this too, man. He's been kind of losing a lot lately. He's got a lot to prove here, so I wouldn't be surprised if his spirit is in this too. He's really trying. I mean, he's been in the business for a few years, and he really hasn't had much success. So he's really got to want it to still be here and be trying as hard as he is. Anyway, this is Return of the King, by the way, in case anyone was curious. We're going to have both players scouting each other pretty quick here. It looks like BestGod going for the exact same build that he's done every single game, the 2 previous games as well. So he really likes this build. We'll see if he goes to the into the the DT drop into Arbiter's build that he's done the last 2 things. I mean, you can't blame him for it. If you practice your butt off and you really have a really good build that you like a lot and you're really good at executing it, why not? And again, BestGod also had to prepare. The BestGod actually had it a little bit easy in this group because he only had to prepare 1 matchup, Protoss versus Terran. So he doesn't have an excuse for not having more than 1 build. But Lita's going for a 2 factory build here, ladies and gentlemen. 2 factories going down. Well, I guess it worked out for him in the first game. The early 2 factory push didn't really work out for him, but he ended up winning nonetheless. But wow, Leta keeping that SCV alive a long time, and this is what I meant when I was talking about how in the first game when he lost that, he wasn't able to get that SCV scout in there. he lost a lot of information, and see how long that was in there. That may have delayed a second gateway. BestGod may have waited to kill that SCV before he put down a second gateway or a robo or something like that. BestGod looks like he might be trying to force his way in here. Not a good idea. Yep, same build. Same exact build. He's going for the DT drop. Probably going to move into Arbiters. So Leta, I mean, is probably, well, that's the thing about StarCraft. You can't expect someone to do the exact same thing, though, because then you might get owned by something different. But Leta hopefully is at least going to be prepared and at least be imagining there might be the same build and be thinking about getting some detection or what have you. Some turrets up or anything like that. Yeah, there's the Templar Archive, so he's going to be able to... it's kind of a standard DT drop build. I've seen other players do it before, and it works out really well, especially you get your 2 Dark Templar out at the same time as your shuttle, and that sort of thing. So it's a pretty good build. Let's see what Leta does. He doesn't seem to be getting detection. Leta, he's focused on this 2 factory push. Now, he could do a timing push, though. He could easily move in at just the right moment, and if he can get in there at just the right moment, he might be able to catch BestGod before he has his... Well, he's going to have Dark Templar out actually at any moment. So he's not going to be able to push in before Dark Templar get out, but he still might be able to do some damage, especially if he's researching mines. That's really... And if he can plant mines in the right spots, it's going to be able to keep Leta from... keep BestGod from using those Dark Templar very well, but I think it's too late. I mean, BestGod's going to have Dark Templar out pretty soon. I don't know why Leta isn't expecting this. This is really strange. He's Dark Templar building right now. He's going to use this moment to drop off a probe at the top right, so he's going to be able to take like a protected expansion. It's only a few minerals, but nonetheless. And in the meantime, BestGod's going to be able to hold his ramp. Leta is going to try and break up the ramp with the vulture mines. The Dark Templar are out. The mines, he drags the mines into the tanks. It's horrible. Chops down one of the mines. Another mine is going to go off on those Dark Templar. It looks like it's going to be kind of a standstill. BestGod cannot pursue those troops because of the mines, but Leta cannot move in because of the Dark Templars. He's actually going to get chased away by the shuttle with the Dark Templar because he can't really just depend on the mines because of the fact that he could easily drag the mines into his forces. So basically, Leta is just going to run his forces around for a while until he gets detection. He may even have to run his forces all the way back to his own base to get to the next to that turret. Not shuttle. Vulture speed is up. He's going to try and do some run in here. But critically, though, this has bought Leta some valuable time. This has bought Leta a lot of time because if those Dark Templar had gone